But yeah, welcome to Orwell. Welcome to Orwell. Congratulations, you have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Please create a profile. I'd rather be a woman, thank you. I wanna be her. My name is V. Did you know Orwell follows the principles of the ethical codex? You may now enter your email address. No, thank you. Be diligent, your work has severe impact. Please agree to the following terms. I'm aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Yes. Always read what you're signing or accepting. Unless it's the terms and conditions, then just no. Freedom Plaza, April 12th, 2017. No record found. So I have like an hour to play before I go to work, so we just have a sneak peek of this game. No record found. Police record found. So I'm not yet controlling anything right now. As you could probably guess. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, she died. So 1, the clocks were striking 13. You're online, good. Call me Symes. I'll be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, The National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. The leading newspaper of the nation, fast, precise, honest. Hey, I was reading! Feel free to browse The National Beholder. Only if I could read. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Okay. It's a good day to fall in love. Singular. Study with future. That's a bit creepy smile. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Negotiations in Triflith? I don't know. Failed. Movie shooting completed. Haunted Grey Shadows. Shooting of the Grey Shadows saga is finalized. Third part of the saga to hit movie theaters next Valentine's Day. Also, you bet I will read every single one of these to be informed about all the lore there is. And also, I like to see what the games have to offer. Directed by I thought it was Sumishi Aran. Rhubarb Productions. Hilberry? Is that like the... What are these? Anyway, after a lengthy shoot in the hills of Bonton, self-proclaimed visionary director Sumishi Aran announced that filming of his eagerly awaited romantic drama. Oh, that's just a comma, okay. 100 Grey Shadows has finally come to an end. Announced via his Timeline's profile yesterday, the brash director said he was eager to begin post-production and the final editing stages before the conclusion to the Grey Shadows series would hit the cinemas on Valentine's Day next year. Jesus Christ. The third and final chapter in the Grey Shadow saga, previous releases being a Grey Shadow and another Grey Shadow, creative, was announced to be released almost 4 years ago, but was postponed numerous times due to production problems. Fans have speculated that this was largely due to the breakdown of Hollywood power couple Betty Vaughn and Mike McDeal, who have had long-lasting quarrels during the filming as a result. No! Not Betty and Mike. Bike. I'm gonna call them #bike from now on. One production hand was reported to say that these spats were getting out of control and the completion of any scene featuring both actors was nothing short of pulling teeth. When we reached out to Rhubarb Productions to get a comment, they declined the rumors and claimed them to be mere speculation. Okay, let's see this one. Pargesian president aborts negotiations with the opposition. Violent riots and triflith. Blaine encourages renewal. Oh, so this is the city. Okay, cool. Peace negotiations in the riot-ridden Pargesian capital city, have been aborted without any result last night. Independent sources report that President Kassart abruptly cut off communication with opposition representatives as the latter presented a tangible plan for the organization of re-elections. The news about premature cancellation of the negotiations caused thousands of people to resume demonstrations in the capital. It has been reported that demonstrators wearing hoods threw incendiary material into shop windows and onto cars, aka Molotovs. Police struggled to keep the situation under control. Prime Minister Blaine stated his worries about the negative developments regarding the political situation of the neighboring country and has requested both sides to resume diplomatic discussions. I don't know what are these in the brackets. JP. And here it was HH. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay. Detonation destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Terrorist admissions suspected as a mysterious letter reaches authorities. At approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. According to official police reports, 3 people were killed and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. Experts believe the attack was an act of terror, with police confirming that the explosive device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Police reports also confirmed that several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die Gedanken sind frei, or something like that. The thoughts are free, had reached local authorities. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault and put the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice. JP. Okay. It's so cool that I can interact with this, like scrolling and actually pulling this one. Dude, this is also cool. Cool addition. Okay. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Oh, okay. Alright. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections of information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. Oh, that's cool. So, if I just click on it, it doesn't do... It just does this. I know I'm supposed to drag it, I just disable. I will not click that. This cannot be undone. Okay. Assault on a police officer. Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly moved, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? At times, yeah. I do not. Okay. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer and you will see what I mean. Is this woman a terrorist? Did they actually write an article with this title? Is this woman a terrorist? Fucking hell. It was a year ago, 2016. I mean, you know, since this is 2017, yeah. Okay. Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. The case that keeps the media and the public guessing. Cassandra W., pictured above, who had allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendment to the government model project. The safety bill, what? Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not yet been able to connect the crime to the accused. Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession, has denied the accusations completely and has asked her fans to show their support. The trial has now been scheduled for mid-August. The case received nationwide attention when Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security, labeled the alleged perpetrator alongside the other rioters as anti-governmental terrorists. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion? Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Okay, I cannot click any of these. We do have her profession now. Oh yes. One who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? Great. You have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. Okay. So, I'm guessing if I don't disable a data chunk that I don't need, that I think I don't need, it will not let me advance because the system or whatever is still it's still seeing a data chunk that should be placed here. So with all data chunks, I have to either pull it to here or I'll decline. What was the word? Never mind, so decline it. That's interesting. Oh jeez. New portrait. Boom. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I thought I changed it. No, this is less creepy. Less creepy. A lot less creepy. Cassandra Watergate. Welcome to the port of Cassandra Watergate. Port Watergate. Okay. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland, right behind the rainbow. Glad you found me. Finally found the courage to quit my dull day job, focus on my art career, and put my stuff on portfolio. Or portfolio, whatever. Below, you will find a hand-picked selection of my latest works. You can browse through them by clicking on the arrows on the left and right side of the pictures below. People don't usually write these down, but whatever. See something you like? Why, of course you do, because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Huh. Leave a message on my UTEL account, the Cassie92. Okay, so she was born in 92, I'm guessing. And tell me which piece you'd like. I'm gonna make a fine art print and ship it right away to your doorstep. Best thing, free of charge. Now off you go and have fun. Tax, professional painting, pop art, various. Okay, what is that? What is that? In Wonderland? I mean, it's not her location. It's not her address, or is it? Is Wonderland actually the city in this game? We shall try. So you're under the impression that I wanted from Miss Watergate is really living in what? Fuck! Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? You have got to be more careful next time around. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Fuck. Okay. This is important. Interesting. We should find out what that job was. See, the thing, like, they put out, like, city names that I don't know, so, I mean, I was pretty sure that it was not legit, but, like, how would I have known that it wasn't, the Wonderland actually wasn't, a place in-game? So, okay, never mind. So, util account is the Cassie 92. Good, you found the chat handle. That will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. Listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Okay. So... Beloved my Furbo Kikiko. Definitely the only family I need. Yep, that beaut is me. Bit narcissist. I was never sure about the title though. The businessman's forgotten daughter. Or victim of traditionalism in pink. What do you think? Sure, daughter of entrepreneurs. Okay, I will go there soon. A Christmas present for my darling. In a relationship. As of Christmas. This is actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well, I'd have a hard time keeping it to myself. He could be like her dad, but never mind. Listener. Hey you. Hey Josie. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. I'm in the middle of buying Olo Bantam with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-round badass, have in mind this time? Probably just a business call from one of his favorite clients. Actually, yes, this is exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up a shitload of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. One bottle should be fine. She's lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents, then. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah, maybe. I gotta go now. Text you later. XOXO. No, 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 no. Disable that shit. Because, yeah, it's not actual stealing, you know. Ooh, it will create... You know what this reminds me of? Of, Family Search? Is that its name? The one where you, like, create family trees and... Well, just one, yours, preferably. And, where you can access, like... old records like marriage records and death certificates and birth certificates and shit like that. And when you, like, she's the daughter and you find her birth certificate, there are the names of her birth parents, and like those names create a new profile, I guess, and from there you have access to even more data and shit. It reminds me of that. You now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. Okay, that's cool. Literally a family tree. Almost. Daughter of pharmaceutical entrepreneurs. Yes. Watergate, pharma entrepreneurs. Does that ring a bell? Oh, that does ring a bell. Okay, let's go. And you couldn't connect the dots? Whatever. It was last year as well. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Investigation into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to a lack of evidence. Speculated that the accused parents manipulated the trial. Okay, Orwell informs me you just encounter conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will be invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there's no way to reverse your choice. Okay. I would just read all of it at once and then and then take a look at the data chunks. The case that has been at the center of media attention for the last month has finally come to an end. Cassandra W. was acquitted of the alleged assault against a police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence yesterday. However, the case might be reopened should new evidence be discovered. The suspect's lawyer, Joseph Langley, pictured above, welcomed this outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence that my client was guilty. At no point at all. The revered, I don't know, defense attorney commented during a post-trial press gathering. The defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which eventually turned the tide of the proceedings. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. The victim, a father of 2 young sons, was rushed into hospital after the incident in mid-July, where he is still in an induced coma, unresponsive to treatment. Damn. So I can either put this on there, the criminal case closed due to lack of evidence, or parents may have closed the target person's criminal case by illegal means. What if I press show conflict? Oh, okay. it just highlights it even more. So I will... Okay, so this signals that I still have information there that I need to add. Yeah, I will have to have more proof of either. Watergate Pharmaceuticals enriches lives with our industry-leading range of products, making an important contribution to your well-being. Mood-elevating medication. You mean antidepressant? Or LSD, I don't know. New lemon taste. And with karaoke beverage from children, Methrin Blue. Below you will find a small selection of our most popular products. I don't think pharmaceutical companies do this, like most popular drugs. Hexaltyl and that Forte. Cough drops that fight against irritation of the throat based on natural herbs. Compensum activating pills against migraines and stroke headaches. Focusing medication that increases concentration and cerebral performance. Forol active medication for the alleviation of arthritic joint pain. Methrin antidepressant, to help stabilize your emotions. Spirin, I don't know. Oran painkiller that dissolves in water. Zamilor Rolling Night, soothing pills for a good night's rest against occasional sleeping problems and for acute application when suffering from insomnia. I don't know why I pronounced insomnia like that, but whatever. Bruno. The name Watergate has been inseparable from us, because we were called Watergate. From progression and improvement of pharmaceutical research for more than 80 years, Watergate Pharmaceuticals is one of the nation's leading companies in the area of medicine, and at the same time is the largest medication exporter to all areas of the world. The business Watergate Pharmaceuticals Inc. has been in the hands of the Watergate family, who would have thought, owning and managing the firm ever since its foundation in 1931. Bruno Watergate. I cannot extract it. He's the CEO of Watergate Pharmaceuticals Inc. is Bruno. Yeah, there's a point there, dot or whatever. Watergate, grandson of our founder Edgar Watergate. Apart from working in the family business, Mr. Watergate is also the founder of Central Pharmacy Congress and head of the charity foundation Children of Parges. Oh Jesus, that's a rotten smile. If I'd seen one. Dr. Alice Watergate, head of research and development. Dr. Alice Watergate, co-partner of the firm with her husband Bruno, holds a PhD in biology and chemistry. She leads the research and development laboratories here at Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Cassandra is the junior COO. Apparently. Appointed to be COO of a pharmaceutical company, probably by one of her parents. Being an artist and the junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit a dull job, didn't she? Okay, so I didn't fuck up, right? Is that actually the same person? Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when this happens. Fucking weather forecast. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new information available. Still want this to be a first picture. I mean, yeah, it's not the exact same glasses, but yeah, her eyes are the same, the nose, the mouth. So yeah, it is the same person. Carrying the family tradition to the next generation, Alice's and Bruno's daughter, Cassandra, will soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen and unique flair will write the next chapter of our 85-year strong legacy. Okay. Now I see. Keeping it a family affair. Fucking hell, don't call it that. Okay, I guess I have to change to Alice in order to add these to her. Okay, jobs. Watergate Pharmaceuticals is currently looking for suitable candidates for the following positions. Please address all applications to Josephine Marquardt, head of HR, jobs at Watergate Pharma TNA. Oh! Well, that was quick. That was quick. Or maybe I was wrong and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. This is probably what she meant about quitting her job. Good. Okay, yeah. What we expect. Many years of work experience in leading... Okay, I will not read these. Sorry. I've been reading way too many job offers, I guess. Because I am changing jobs, so... Okay, nothing on the listener. Okay, I have read this, and this is a new one. The Ministry of Security has presented latest numbers on crime statistics in the country. Never before have there been so few violent crimes. Delacroix gave a press conference early this morning. Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security published the new crime statistic report for the preceding year. According to the report, the number of recorded criminal offenses decreased by 4.8% in comparison to last year. The crime rates have been continuously declining over the past several years as a direct result of the implementation of the safety bill. I know I can click that, yeah, okay. Secretary of Security Catherine Delacroix appeared very pleased by these numbers and declared this development an outstanding result of successful safety policy. When confronted with the recent assault in Banton, she once again admitted the ambitious goals of the government have not yet been accomplished. She further mentioned that activities are currently being established which will have a considerable impact preventing further incidents. Safety Bill is a collection of safety-centered laws and statutes Jesus Christ, created with the ultimate goal to protect the freedom of the nation's citizens, the nations. Central to the safety bill is simplified, sped-up process of taking investigative measures against criminal suspects and their prosecution, as well as the provision of an increased budget for safety-related expenses. Safety bill also paved the way for stricter regulations concerning immigration and general travel into or transiting through the nation. It also became mandatory to inform employers whenever an applicant or employee is an ex-convict or otherwise regarded potentially dangerous. That's also a good thing. I mean, that's a good thing. Also, that's a good thing. Since the safety bill has come into effect in 2011, the total numbers of acts of crime and terrorism committed have been decreasing continuously, and the trend is ongoing to date. The Parge's peacekeeping mission. The terrorist incident of 2008 was the terrible consequence of the premature retreat of our troops from Parges, a region torn by civil unrest for years by the order of previous government. To fix our predecessors' mistakes, the party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send their highly reliable soldiers back to safeguard the region for the good of the inhabitants of both countries alike. After the party's peacekeeping mission had been signed in 2011, our troops were sent off to the neighboring country to perform tasks including the distribution of aid packages containing food in addition to health and hygiene products to the mostly impoverished population, the rebuilding of infrastructure, particularly hospitals and schools, upholding the law and public order alongside the removal of war relics such as anti-personnel mines or unexploded bombshells, training local police and military forces. Due to recent stabilization in the past, we have been able to reduce the number of stationed forces while leaving the overall goals of the peacekeeping mission intact. Why? Oh. Become part of the party. Fucking hell. In many ways in which you can contribute to the nation's success, becoming involved with the party is a huge one. If you're willing to give your all for a brighter future of the nation and consequently of the world, come and join us. Find out how, donate, volunteer, become a member, join the army of nation. I will not say who he looks like a mix of. I will not say that. Prime Minister Blaine, as much remarkable visionary as unmatched leader, is a member of the party in the fourth generation. When the surprising death of the previous leader of the party, Mrs. Goddard, left behind the power vacuum, it was the young Robert Blaine who stepped up and was elected as the new head unanimously. Just as in this exemplary case, Mr. Blaine will take initiative whenever possible and is sure not to relent until the party's ambitious goals have been achieved. Arthur Scott Gallagher. Mr. Gallagher, one of the most seasoned members of the party, is in charge of the Ministry of Economy and Trade. As such, he is directly responsible for reduced tax levels for big and medium-sized corporations, as well as the resulting decline of the unemployment rate. Catherine Delacroix. The Ministry of Security, dedicated to the purpose of improving the nation's safety on the interior, was formed directly after the elections in 2009, just as originally proposed by Catherine Delacroix. Mrs. Delacroix was subsequently granted the position of the first Secretary of Security. She is best known for the inception of the Safety Bill, elevating security standards in the country to a new level. And Peter Faulkner, the Commander-in-Chief of the nation's forces, does not tire to stress the importance of stability in the nation's neighboring countries. To that end, Mr. Faulkner created the party's peacekeeping mission, which played a key role in the prevention of terrorist activity occurring on the nation's soil. Yes. Okay. Our 5 pillars for a great nation: safety and security, economy and commerce, values and tradition, migration and foreign affairs, education and health. Jesus Christ, I've read a lot, and I have like 10 more minutes, maybe 15 tops. Okay, how do I go back? Why is this in red and not these? Okay, whatever. This way. Okay, let's try him. Maybe he'll be an easier one. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, I cannot pull this one. So where was he mentioned? I cannot pull this photo. Okay. Then let's go for Bruno. I cannot pull his photo. What am I supposed to do? Oh, for real, what am I supposed to do if I cannot pull the photos or any data? That's weird. Okay, then I guess I have to go with this one. But I don't know. I need more proof. I need more proof for that. Right, it doesn't allow me. It doesn't allow me to pull anything, which is weird. I cannot do shit. Okay, well, I guess I have to guess. Guess I don't have anything. I don't know if they manipulated it or not. But I don't know. Okay, let's go for this one. Because apparently I cannot advance in any other way. Oh, what is this? I don't know. Oh, now this is a severe accusation. Yeah, I wanted to get proof, but I don't know how. Since you already know who her parents are, we will immediately begin investigating these allegations. Fuck. Currently, I am thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change, don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between these two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift? Couldn't you have given this to me before? Okay, this will stay as a profile picture from now on. Okay, birth date. Interests. Art, music, activism? What a lineup. Dude, you and your snarky ass comments. Cassandra likes the targets painting Alice in Wonderland and my cat Kikiko. Cassandra Watergate posted on March 1st, 2017, so a month and a half ago. At 11:01 a.m. Woohoo! First day in freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate Pharma. Jake cleft him. What? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like this. Listen, Jake, I'm not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art already got me a lot of money, more than enough to pay all my bills. Don't worry about me. Okay. Despised puppets of the state, you have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There is nothing left to do but to congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck all of you government lackeys. Most painfully, Cassandra. Well, with Smartergate. We aren't too fond of you either. Sweetie, what is the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out for ages. You gotta get out from time to time. You'd feel much better. Mary, just shut your freaking mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood for stupid act. I told you again and again. I cannot deal with this right now. There's a conflict. Okay, you know what? I'm really sorry that I still care about my best friend, no matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder. But in that case, that's in the past now. Whoa! Wait, but why is this a conflict? There's a conflict with an unknown data chunk. Okay, so it will be like here, I don't know. Cassandra's relationship. Yes. With her lawyer? Lawyer? Might be noteworthy. Noteworthy. The Beholder actually wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, they had to mention the speculations over my parents buying me out. Makes the click counts go boom, doesn't it? Yeah. At least you are redeemed now. Wanna blow off steam together with little late night shopping tour? Not today. I have a date this evening. Ooh, who's the lucky one? Case closed. Congratulations. I never had any doubts about it. Kiddo, you're my heroine in both the heroic and the drug way. 1,000 cams on the plaza, but no proof. We've shown the world this dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and to mislead the people into believing false promises. Comes to safety, one big lie. Wow, I'm so happy for you. I knew everything would be okay in the end. Shall we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party on Friday? Thank you guys, I'm so happy. I'm sure you heard the load fall of my mind. I would totally write an article on our blog. Of course, I'm so in. The concert was amazing, so amazing that I just had to give my hair a little makeover. So without further ado, how do you like it? Cassandra shall be known to the world as Cassandras. Had her alias name suggested to her by Juliet, sorry. I mean, maybe. An alias name. You know people on the web. So many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias. Then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Spirit Kiddo, and I'd like to invite you to our little activist group if you want to join us. It would be nice to have you with us for the protest on the Freedom Plaza on Friday. Yoink! Oh, that's actually stealing and not adding. An activist group. Is there anything more specific? I sure am. Oh Jesus, I have 1 minute. Discover this hot new band, The Targets. Man, did they rock hard and playing concert in Cell next week. Who's coming along? Mary, I'm looking at you. Okay, so this is the conflicting data. Yeah, it is a broken friendship at this point. So January 30th, 2017 is broken, and yeah. It is a broken friendship at this point, so... How sad. Okay, I'm gonna check this one and then save the game, or I don't know if it saved itself. Yeah, and quit and go to work. Wait, there's still something here? Oh. I mean, I don't think it's... No. I know. Okay. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have history with that place. Okay, now it's kind of disturbing me. Yes. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories, and now I was there just moments before this happened. Ugh, I never should have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. I was so happy when Goldfells accepted me into thought. I desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Think of it this way. If you would not have gone to the protest, then you never would have been wrongfully indicted, and and then we would have never met. And I would not have been called a terrorist in all the papers. You're not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? So, you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ka-ching! Was that supposed to be my credit card at the in the cash register? Something like that, I guess. I hope you like, Chateaumargue. Great, so you've decided to bankrupt me. Yes, sir. Always ready to pull the money out of the innocent pockets. Anyway, I got the good stuff. Now I'm headed to my handsome boyfriend, Joseph, for dinner. Here's the thing. I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. You've gotta be kidding me. Very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. I always have an appointment. Appointment here, appointment there, appointment every fucking where. How can you constantly do this to me? Darling, please just calm down. Have you taken your methadone? Yes, damn it! Oh, it's too much info on in this conversation. Is the only thing that matters to you that I'm fucking happy pills all day? Darling, please, it's not like that, you know it. So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Fine. Don't you understand that? Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now? Cassie, don't be like that. I get it. Guess I'm just not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. Going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. Jesus Christ. Catches the bus at Freedom Plaza every day. Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be coincidence after all. I reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. Oh, so thought is... No. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess. Okay. An activist group called Thought. Interesting. Maybe this is what influenced her. And who is Goldfels? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. Ah, okay. I thought that this was underlining this part, but no, it's just this. My handsome boyfriend, Joseph. Okay. Yoink. What's this Matherin? Can you look that up for me, please? Have you been listening at all? Okay. She might be emotionally unstable if she's reliant on this medication. I wouldn't say that to every person who takes antidepressants. Okay, anyway, okay. Looking at what you have extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. Just because she has depression. Okay, no. I will indicate that to law enforcement. Okay. Think this is where I pause. Log out. Or I will remember where you left off. Amazing, thank you. Okay. This is a fun game. I have to read a lot. Again, or still. But it is a fun game, I like it. I like it so far. I thought there would be more Jesus Christ, more camera surveillance. But I guess that might be a part later on. I'm not sure. In any case, I will go now. I might play soon. I mean, I definitely play soon, just don't know when exactly. So yeah, this is a fun game. I'm not sure how long of episodes will I make though, because if it includes this much reading, then maybe just 1 hour or 1.5 hours will leave my mouth completely dry. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.